Good morning, traders, and God bless. Happy Friday. I am Ricky Gaspard. I am your host for this pre-market session. Each morning, we're going to be watching these volume spike columns right here for anything that's moving. This morning, you're going to see a difference in my two scans. I promise you they're not broke. I am building filters to get rid of all the junk that is in these lists. It's very hard to do. I think I figured it out yesterday. I'm comparing these two to the originals on another monitor. So I'll be testing these filters this morning to see if we can clean up some of these lists. Seems to be working fine right now. So once we see a volume spike indicate going off, we will come up here and check the current bar volume. If there's enough volume to get in and get out safely, we may consider taking a trade. And what I mean by that is this number needs to really be flowing. We want to see the buyers and the sellers fighting it out. You'll know that's happening by watching these numbers. Once we see a stock spike and we confirm the volume, if the price is rising, you will see me mark a resistance level when it quits rising. When it drops back, I will mark a support level. You want to try to plan your trade entry down here on support, but not before confirming that we have some tall green bars down here in our volume, and that this indicator is pointing north, and that this trend line is moving upwards. Never trade off my screen. My screen is sometimes delayed. Delays can cost you money. Also, reach out to a financial advisor. I am not a investment trading coach. I write indicators and I teach the strategy that I've been using most of my life. And if you like what you see and you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit the like button for me sometime during this session. Helps me keep the ratings up. Ratings are good. Makes YouTube buy my coffee each morning. And I thank you for joining me on this Friday morning. We have about 2.5 minutes to go. So if these filters work out nicely out today, I will be uploading them this weekend so everybody can clean up their list as well. Unfortunately, these filters will not work in the regular session, but I'll be working on that next to try to clean up the other scans. And of course, there's always that one that takes off just before our market opens. About 45 seconds to go. Make sure your active trader is on TIF EXT so you don't miss a trade. And here we go. Pushing up hard, SERV. If you are a professional, it's okay. If you want to chase green candles, I don't suggest that for the beginners. Chasing green candles can cost you money. It can go either direction. So exploding right at 6 o'clock. That's why it's very important to be here 5 minutes before the market opens. Long wick on the top. Let's see if we get a pullback here. I will mark out the resistance if it pulls down. Watch for a long wick on the bottom of this candle. They could drive it up even further. Pushing on up higher, 485 now. Always take profits when these candles extend themselves to the top. Take a little off the table, start locking it in. Never take a chance and wait on a red candle. You could lose everything you sit here and gained. Long wick on the top, having trouble going up there above that 480. Continuing to push higher. Let's see if we can get up to that $5 range. That's not a guarantee. That's my hoping and wishing. Still no pullback play yet. This may be it here. Needs to pull down a little bit further before I start marking it out. Long wick on the bottom. They will push it up even higher, but we're having trouble above 480. I'm not going to call this a pullback. I think it was too short. Not enough distance between the two lines. Holding this price range nicely. All right, let's see if this is a pullback play here. Needs to stop falling now. Usually these stocks run up right at the open. A lot of people don't know they ran up. We are one of the first. Then they come back in, they find it later, come back in and drive it up even higher. Let's see if we get the bounce from 473 back up to the 483 range. Don't just think that it will. We're watching these volume bars down here. We want to see some tall green ones coming in. If this stock continues to pull down below this support level, it may be continuing to go down. Let's see if the other buyers find it. We'll give it a couple of minutes. Seeing a short green bar, not a long one. It is growing taller, it looks like. Or at least trying to. Keep in mind, this is Friday. Also, most traders are selling what they have and going back to cash. We did make it back up to that 483 range off of that support level. So if you played that little play for about 10 cents, you should have took profits at the top at 483 for a 10-cent gain. All right, that was our play for today. I will see you guys Monday morning. No, I'm just kidding. You never know. I think the blessings are going to come today myself. We will see. That was one devastating drop on the SPY yesterday. I'm sure you guys noticed it if you were watching the markets. My 15-minute chart looked like blood pouring off of a hill. It just went straight down. SX SERV trying to push above that 480 range. Pullback arrow in play should push up higher here. Not very many buyers this morning. Still a lot of resistance above that 483. Good morning, Terry. You only missed one, Terry. Not too bad. Probably about a 20-cent gainer. If you could have caught it all. But I'm thankful right out the start. In VOS and Silo and the pre-market custom scanner. Those are yesterday's movers. Good morning, Dinah Guy. Now we have NAAS and VOS and Silo. Those are yesterday's plays. John, I am not a software engineer. I've been studying ThinkScript for many years and have come up with my own way of writing code. Of course, it's not my own way, it's just putting the right codes in the right order and putting what's in my brain in the code. So I've got about 15 years of writing ThinkScript code. So everything I write, everything up here is custom except for this moving average line, which is the 34 EMA. Everything else is custom, even the colors of the candles. I have never been a software engineer. That's way above my head. You can call me a ThinkScript engineer. I'm probably pretty close to that level. SCRV retesting the 480 level. Let's see if we can push on through and finally break that 480. Watching the current bar volume, it is increasing. Would like to see some tall green dominator bars come in. There's sellers here now. If you're new here, you'll see these bars change from red to green or half and half or 3/4 and 25%. You can actually tell by watching these bars if the buyers are dominating the sellers and vice versa. Make sure you put SERV in your personal watch list so you can watch it throughout the trading session. Retesting that 480 level again. I think we're going to be currently trending to the right in a squeeze for a while. It appears we don't have the buyers to drive it up even higher, but they are sure trying. Need a tall green dominator bar above that yellow line that tells me there's more buyers than average. Pushing up slowly, 490 now. Watching time and sales. Every time it gets up there, a flush of red comes through. So be very careful. There's a lot of sellers in this area. Still trying to push through that 480 range. Looks like the buyers don't want to give up. They want this stock to go higher. Just need to outnumber the profit takers and the sellers. Another flush of red coming through. Tall wicks on the top. Represents all of them sellers. Good job on your trading R. Pretty quiet. Enjoy your coffee. I don't have much to say. I'm studying charts. So if you hear silence, I am still here. SXTP, a penny stock, moving up 37 cents, 39 cents. I will not be trading this stock. This one's going to be up to you. If we get a pullback, it sometimes works on penny stocks, sometimes it doesn't. The volatility is totally different than a stock that costs around 2 to 50 bucks or somewhere around that range. You can sit on penny stocks for 10 minutes to gain 3 cents, and within a tenth of a second you lose it all. So I don't trade them. Still running up 40 cents now. High of 42. Pushing up a little higher, 43 now. Back down to 42. And back up to 43. You are a welcome, hurricane. I absolutely love waking up in the morning, having coffee, and making money. AUGX, pushing a little higher here. I'm also loving not having to sort through all those existing stocks to find the winners. I'm loving these short lists. Kind of a weird looking chart here, but I'll take it if it keeps going. Volume is very low on this stock, but the buyers could come in and drive that up really quick. As soon as they find it, I expect it to go up a little bit more. But my expectations don't mean it will. Going to move on to Silo. Looks like it's flying as well. I'll come back to that one in a minute. Must be a teaser there. AUGX. Let's see where this one ends up. It's still trying to push a little higher. Volume has picked up since the beginning of this run. We were at 9,000. We've already made it to 80. That means slowly the buyers are finding it. Not seeing a lot of volatility, kind of a weird action here. If it's your first time here on YouTube, I hold this live stream free for 1 hour each trading morning, starting at 5:55. I suggest you be here 5 minutes early, like that, because usually the first trade is right at 6 a.m. Central Time. So at 6:55 this morning, the YouTube live stream will end, and I will be putting my attention over toward the premium subscribers on Discord. If you're not a member of our Discord, the banner at the top that's white and yellow, click it. You can sign up to Discord for free, ask a lot of questions. If you decide to upgrade, we'd love to have you on board. And we're usually profitable each morning unless we click the mouse at the wrong time. But always an opportunity to make up that loss. I always suggest cutting the losses quickly if you are wrong. Don't hang on for a recovery. That's where you lose lots of money. If you are a new trader and you come here and you just found us, trade on paper, don't trade with real money. Watch what we do for quite some time. You will catch on. If you are profitable on paper, move to cash, but do it with small share size, 1 to 10 shares. If you are profitable over time, trading small amount of shares, slowly increase your share size to increase your profits. But don't try to learn this overnight. Don't try to learn it in a month. Spend some time with us. Get used to what we do. Get comfortable with the strategy. Then try to make some money with it. Silo looks like it wants to keep pushing higher this morning. Still has low volume, but not bad volume. At least it's not 1,000 or 2,000. See buyers coming into Silo, may go up a little bit here. Holding above that 410 level. Need some tall green dominator bars to come in. Need this my blessing indicator to turn up north. Not liking this my blessing pointing south. Going to drop that support level in there. If it drops below that, it may continue going down. Looks like the buyer's pushing it back up a little. See you later, Bikasu. You have a blessed weekend. Silo trying to hang on to that $4 range. And VOS pushing up a little bit. Looks like the buyers are coming in. And that's why I don't like cheaper stocks. Let's see if this is a pullback or just a reversal. Waiting for this candle to close. Long wick on the bottom means more buyers are coming in to drive it higher. Or trying to pushing higher to 82 cents. Long wick on the top, profit takers. Good job, T. And VOS still pushing up higher. Penny at a time. Need to stay above that 79 cents. It did not do so. Hopefully the buyers will come back in and keep it up there. Need a green dominator bar to come in. We need this indicator to turn around and go back up. So much for NVOS selling off. Buyers got impatient, decided to get out of it. Nice trade, Chris. Just take what it gives us. Don't name a price. Don't set a goal. Take advantage of what the market gives you. Get out and rejoice. Silo's been bouncing around for a while now. It doesn't have a lot of buyers to drive it any higher. A lot of resistance up at the 420 level. Sitting on top of that 34. Typical Friday play. Up and back down. Yeah, just take your piece and run. That's what you need to do if you're scalping. Don't try to nail the tops. It's almost impossible. You'll get lucky sometimes, but most of the time you'll lose most of your profit trying to do it. Most of my plays, when the run is going, I'll get in and I'll try to get out before the run ends. In other words, not waiting on a red candle, but catch it as high as I think it's going to go and just get out and be happy about it. So grabbing that piece right in here and then just getting out would be me. I don't even care if I leave some on the table because you're going to do that no matter what. As long as I'm green with a nice payday, I'm happy. TCJH, another penny stock. Looks like the buyers may be coming in. Pushing up a little higher to 46 cents. Back down to 44. Thank you, Chris, for your comment. Greatly appreciated. And TCJH now pulling back, could not maintain the buyers. All right, YouTubers, I tried to get you a couple plays in. They happened. I don't know if you were able to take advantage of it, but I appreciate you joining me on this Friday morning. Hope you have a very blessed weekend, and I will see you guys back on Monday morning at 5:55. And usually I get these scans going around 5:30, but I don't think you can view it on YouTube. But anyhow, two plays for you this morning. Hope you enjoyed the show. Probably shouldn't call it a show, but I will. Have a very blessed weekend. I will see you guys on Monday.